If you searched "Is Claude Pro worth it?" here's the answer in one sentence. Claude Pro is worth $20 a month if you regularly code, write articles over 2,000 words, or need multi-step reasoning, but the free tier handles 80% of casual use just fine. I've paid for Claude Pro for 12 straight months. That's $240 out of pocket. I also subscribe to ChatGPT Plus, so I've run these tools side by side every single day. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact scenarios where Claude Pro beats the free version, where it beats ChatGPT Plus, and, most importantly, where it's a waste of money. By the end, you'll know if you should click that upgrade button or save your 20. Let's start with what Claude Pro actually gives you, because Anthropic doesn't make this obvious on their pricing page. First, priority access during peak times. In 24, this mattered. Claude Free would hit capacity at 2 p.m. Pacific almost daily. In 26, Anthropic scaled their infrastructure. I tested this in January 26 across 50 sessions. Claude Free was unavailable exactly twice, both during major product launches. Priority access is now a minor perk, not a deal breaker. Second, 5x higher usage limits. Claude Free gives you roughly 45 messages every 5 hours, with Claude 3.5 Sonnet, the flagship model. Claude Pro raises that to around 225 messages per 5 hours. Here's the critical nuance. Those limits reset on a rolling window, and they're based on output length, not just message count. A 3,000-word essay counts as multiple messages. If you're writing one long document per day, you'll hit the free limit. If you're asking 10 quick questions, you won't. Third, access to all models. This includes Claude Opus for ultra-complex reasoning and Claude Haiku for speed. In practice, 90% of my pro usage stays on Sonnet. I use Opus maybe twice a week for research tasks that require perfect citation accuracy. Haiku is fast, but Sonnet is already fast enough for most work. I test AI tools like this every week. Subscribe if you want the honest numbers before you pay for anything. Now, let's talk performance, because this is where Claude Pro earns its money, or doesn't. Coding. I gave both Claude Pro and ChatGPT Plus the same task. Build a Flask AP with authentication, database models, and error handling. Claude Pro generated 320 lines of working code on the first try. ChatGPT Plus needed 2 correction rounds and still had a database schema bug. On coding benchmarks like SWE Bench Verified, Claude 3.5 Sonnet scores 49% compared to GPT-4's 38.9%. That's a 26% improvement. If you write code daily, Claude Pro pays for itself in saved debugging time. Long-form writing, I already drafted a 5,000-word guide on API design. Claude Pro maintained context across 22 back-and-forth edits without losing the thread. It remembered my custom style rules from message 3 all the way to message 22. ChatGPT Plus started hallucinating section headers by message 15. Claude's 200,000 token context window, that's about 150,000 words, makes it the best tool for books, research papers, and documentation. Reasoning. I tested both on a multi-step logic problem from the GPQA Diamond benchmark, graduate-level science questions. Claude Pro got 59.4% correct. GPT-4 got 49.9%. That's a 19% edge. For legal analysis, medical research summaries, or anything requiring chain-of-thought reasoning, Claude Pro is measurably better. But here's where Claude Pro doesn't matter: basic tasks. Writing emails, summarizing articles under 2,000 words, brainstorming, casual Q&A. Claude Free handles all of this identically. The model is the same, you just hit the free limit faster. If this is 80% of your use case, save your money. Let's break down the economics, because 20 a month is 240 a year. That's real money. Claude Pro costs 20 a month, same as ChatGPT Plus, same as Gemini Advanced. No annual discount, no team pricing for individuals. You're paying for usage capacity, not features locked behind a paywall. Usage limits in 26, Claude Free resets every 5 hours and gives you about 45 Sonnet messages. In my testing, that's 2 to 3 coding sessions, or one 4,000-word writing project, or 30-40 quick questions. Claude Pro gives you 5x that, enough for a full workday of heavy use. I tracked my Pro usage for 30 days. I hit the Pro limit exactly once, during a 12-hour sprint writing a technical white paper. cost per use. If you use Claude 10 times a month, you're paying $2 per session. If you use it 1 in 100 times a month, you're paying 20 cents per session. The value curve is steep. Light users overpay, power users get a bargain. One critical comparison, Claude API pricing. If you're technical, you can use Claude via API and pay per token. For the same 100 sessions a month, you would spend roughly $8.12 depending on output length, but you lose the UI, projects, artifacts, and file uploads. For most people, the $20 Pro subscription is simpler and cheaper than managing API credits. So, who should actually pay for Claude Pro in 26? Buy it if you're a developer. The coding performance gap is worth 20. I saved 4 hours last week alone by having Claude refactor a legacy codebase. At even a modest hourly rate, that's 10x ROI on the subscription. Buy it if you write long-form content. Anything over 3,000 words benefits from Claude's context window and revision memory. I write 2 articles per week. Claude Pro is my editing partner. The free tier would force me to split documents or lose context. Buy it if you do research or analysis. The reasoning edge matters when accuracy is critical. I use Claude Pro for competitor analysis, market research, and technical spec reviews. The nuance in its answers is worth the cost. Don't buy it if you're a casual user. Email replies, homework help, recipe ideas, trip planning. The free tier does this perfectly. You'll hit the limit maybe once a week, and you can just wait 5 hours. Not worth $240 a year. Don't buy it if ChatGPT Plus already covers your needs. If you're happy with GPT-4 for your workflows, adding Claude Pro is redundant unless you specifically need better code generation or deeper reasoning. I subscribe to both because I test tools professionally, but most people should pick one. Don't buy it if you're on a tight budget. The free tier is 80% as useful for 90% of tasks. Start free, track when you hit limits, and upgrade only when those limits disrupt your actual work. Here's my final verdict after 12 months and $240 spent. Claude Pro is worth it for professional knowledge workers who code, write, or analyze daily. It's not worth it for casual users who ask a few questions per week. The performance is measurably better than ChatGPT Plus for reasoning and code. The context window is unmatched, but the free tier is so capable that upgrading feels optional, not essential. My recommendation, use Claude free for 2 weeks. Track every time you hit the usage limit. If it happens more than twice a week and disrupts real work, upgrade. If you rarely hit limits, stay free and pocket the $240. For me, Claude Pro pays for itself every month. I'm a power user, 60+ sessions per week, heavy coding and writing. For most viewers watching this video, the honest answer is you probably don't need it yet, and that's okay. Anthropic built a genuinely useful free tier. Use it until it stops being enough. If this answered your question, subscribe. We cover AI tools and news every week. If you found this useful, don't forget to hit the hype button. It helps the channel grow.